Right before Hurricane Sandy hit in 2012, I moved to Staten Island and started working out of Laughing Dog Studios, Raekwon's old recording spot. Hands On came in and made it his home base. That brought Meth Lab 1 into the fold. What started as a mixtape got picked up by Tommy Boy Records, and somewhere in that process, that's how I met Method Man. Later on, I mixed and mastered Meth Lab 3 remotely from my own studio. Before I show you the chain, you need to understand something about his voice. Most vocalists need help on the top end. Air, presence, excitement. You're usually adding it. With Method Man, that job doesn't exist. His voice comes in pre-excited, already saturated and with air. Whether that's God-given or backwards assisted, I'll leave that between him and the universe, but it's real and it's there. Because the instinct is always to add, his voice teaches you something most engineers never learn. The most expensive move you can make is knowing what not to touch. Before we get into the chain, I want to show you how I think about space in a mix. When it comes to the extremes, below 80 Hz and above 8K, I like to keep those areas limited. Ideally, 2 elements on each side. Low end, kick and bass, high end, hi-hats, and vocal high end, meaning air and sibilance. The high end piles up fast. That's why the S-ing isn't optional, it's critical. A multi-band first to control overall harshness, then 1, sometimes 2 stages of the S-ing. More control, less damage. Hi-hats matter more than people think. 2 rules: they can't live dead center, that space belongs to the vocal sibilance, and they need control. I'll usually EQ them, run them through tape, and sometimes EQ them again. Now back to the vocal. Everything I'm about to show you is built around protecting what's already there. The de-essing happens on the individual tracks, typically a lead, an ad-lib, and a double. Got meth mad, somebody playing with meth bag and Michael Jackson gone, it's just bad. This ain't a frown emoji, this just sad. This package I'm supplying's the best class. When Dragger have you flying, no jet lag. Challenging the signs. Those all feed the vocal bus. On the bus, first EQ, high pass around 100, clean up any room issues, then into El Rey. Then another EQ to shape tone. Then a multi-band just catching any bumps. There's a send for parallel compression. And from there, everything routes into the all vocals bus.
Damn. Feds done raided the meth lab. No time Selleck, them boys is hating on meth stash. Got meth mad, somebody playing with meth bag and Michael Jackson gone, it's just bad. This ain't a frown emoji, this just sad. This package I'm supplying's the best class. When Dragger have you flying.
What you just saw is the front end of the chain, the decisions that protect what's already there and shape the rest. The back end, how I embed the vocal into the record, that's a deeper conversation for another time. I'm P Version, the New York Mix Architect. Protect your craft, protect the culture, and keep the New York sound alive.